the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I wake up every minute with a fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. So until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
What up, though? It's the word. Hey, man, y'all see the title. We're going to talk about it. But first, let me get into the chat. Let me get it. What up, Nine? What up, Anti? Appreciate you, sis. Liz B in the building. What up? Appreciate you. What up, Pops? Bronze? Appreciate you. I see my brother, my 33 brother, Mr. Gary, Bust It Down Brown. What up, Gary? Appreciate you. 8 or 9 is complete. We got Tay Eats on the panel. What up, Nine? Who else? Dee in the building. What up? Appreciate you. Hey, I'm excited because we got the one and only Bug Files. Appreciate you. Mentex Soul. What up, though? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Hey, we got the one and only master number Tay Eats, right? And what Tay gonna do today is she gonna read me. You know, she read me already, but we gonna do it. We're gonna do it on the show. I want y'all to see why we going in the direction we going. And what I said yesterday, I mean it. Like Tay has, she knocked me over my head a couple times, but but she has she opened my eyes. She gave me clarity of things from the past and the present and the future. So I'm excited. I want to share this with y'all. Y'all been rocking out with me, and even in the direction we going, we building. We gonna build something great, and I want you to see the foundation how it's all coming into play. So, with no further ado, to each y'all.
Hey y'all. Hey Word.
What up,
Hey
nine?
Chad. 9%.
How
Hello
you doing?
everybody. I'm good. How are you?
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. Um, I was so looking forward to the show when we talked about it. Because, like I said, I want to, always been transparent, and I want people to see the evolution of what we're doing here. And you and Anti been a huge part of that. I appreciate y'all so much for rocking out with me, for believing in me, for helping me. For us building this together. You know. But yeah, okay, go ahead, because I'll be all day with that.
Nah, you good. Oh, first I want to say that, being like having conversations with the word 33. Y'all is man, it is so he has so much knowledge, so creative. He's always like messaging me like, what you think about this? What you think about that? And he pushes me. Like y'all, he has pushed me to do certain things. So it's like I'm just thankful that I'm able to like be in the presence, if you want to say so to speak, you know. And definitely I'm not gonna take advantage of it at all. I'm one of those people. I love when somebody knows more than me. Like he's able to look we're gonna get into it, y'all, but he just able to look at things from a whole nother perspective. And I'm like, okay, I never thought of it like that, you know?
And I appreciate that. So that is so humbling because um, I'm just being me, and uh, I ain't gonna say a few people see it, but to appreciate it is something different, so I'm happy we doing this build together because I mean we are the nine, It ain't me, it ain't you, it ain't just Anti. It's all three of us. So I
Hmm.
appreciate we push each other because I mean even the ideas for the shows, the concept, I mean, and just the vision I had. Let's be the example, and that's exactly what we're doing. Eventually, people will see it because the monster we create. I ain't even gonna call it a monster, but the vehicle we creating has the potential to help many people. You know, so I appreciate that, and they
Hmm.
gonna see more when we do this. But you want to explain to them what
So
Life
like
Path
words
is?
say,
Oh my bad. Go ahead.
like words say about Miss B, get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
Almost made me choke. The realest one is in the building. What up, bro? Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
What's up, realist? Yeah. Okay. So let's get into numerology, life path numbers. What is numerology or what is a life path number? It basically just reveals your identity. It includes your strengths, your weaknesses, your talents, and your ambitions. That's pretty much what a life path number is. It is like it's a tool to help you navigate in this world, right? Because a lot of the times when you ask someone, what are your strengths and your weaknesses, where do people really give them out to you like that? Are they able to articulate?
Nah, no, they really not. I can see it sometimes. Most of the time, I can see it, but people aren't really able to articulate their weaknesses. That's why they weaknesses. You know.
Right.
Um,
They're not able to articulate their strengths or their weaknesses. So the life path number helps you to be able to do that. You can identify, because a lot of the time we walk through life just doing certain things. We know we're good at something, but we just it gives you confirmation, right? Gives you that confirmation. But it's also a potential of what you could be if you're not there yet, right? So, go ahead.
Oh no, no, I was ad libbing. Right, right. I was just ad
Yeah.
libbing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So with that, right? So if you have the potential to be that number, then most likely there's duality, right? There's two sides to it. You got good, evil, masculine, feminine. That's what duality is. Okay? So if I give you a life path number and I tell you you're this, and you're not necessarily in that, though you don't have those traits or those that personality, you probably could be on the bad side of that number, so you have the potential. You always can change. That's the good thing about this life, is that at any point you can rewrite your life. You can create, you can stop whatever you're doing and do something different. God gives us that. He gives us free will, right? So how do you get your life path number? Where you want to put the, yeah, okay. So this is words, life path. This is his date of birth. 04/25/1984. So you would take the 0 plus the 4, which equals 4. You take the 2 plus the 5, which equals 7. Then the 1984, you want to add them up individually. So 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 4. And it gives you 22. When you add the 4, the 7, the 22, it gives you 33. So word is a master number, right? So for anybody else who's not a master number, the the master numbers are 11, 22, and 33. If your number does not add up to 11, 22, or 33, you're not a master number. It doesn't mean you're inferior to him. He's just he comes equipped with a little bit more energy. God has gave him a little bit more energy, but you're not inferior to him, and he's not superior than you. So if you look at the 33, 3, if you add the 3 plus the 3, that's 6. So also you want to add that number to a single digit if you are not a master number, right? If you are a master number, you leave that number exactly how it is. But he also resides in the number 6. Because if you add 3 plus 3, that gives him a 6. So he's a 33 and a 6. But then also, if you look in his number, he's a 33 and he has the 3. You see, the 3 is in there strong. He has two threes. And then he told me today, which I didn't look at it that way. Um, he's 11 and 22, right? Because if you add the 11, wait, what is the word? Oh,
The 4
11 plus
plus
22. Say it again.
the 4 and the 7 is 11, and then the 22. So to get the 33, you need the 11 and the 22. And in the download, it was showing like how you have to go. You have the embodiment of 11 and 22. That's why the 33 is what it is because it's the embodiment of both the 11 and the 22.
Right. Mm-hmm. So Liz, you actually a life path 8. It's interesting. You're like me. I'm a life path 8. So that's cool. Um, check out the channel. I will do 8 soon, but I'm still on think I'll do life path 2 next. So look for the 8 soon. So we've already discovered that you guys can figure out your life path numbers. You can put them in the chat if you want to. So, as far as the life path 33, let's talk about the celebrities that's under the life path 33. You have Albert Einstein, you have Thomas Edison, and also another one is Stephen King, right? What is a 33? It's a master igniter, a master teacher, and a master communicator. A lot of you guys know him. Well, not, you guys come in this chat, and what has he been trying to do? Teach, or give you knowledge, inform you on certain things. This is his specialty. This is what God has equipped him with. This is what he came to do. This is his purpose, right? Um, so I want people to understand that he's here to shift, to bring a paradigm. He's here to give his knowledge. He comes here equipped with he sees things a certain way, right? That nobody else sees them. And he's able to take that information and give it to you in a way that you're able to understand, and you can use the tools for your life. Like, isn't that amazing? How God put something in somebody and he used it for you to help others, right? So that's why when we come in contact with people like this, you guys, you have to soak up this information. Like, take this stuff in. When you have someone that's like right here, y'all all should be in here asking him questions. Like, literally, I would be in here asking him questions about certain things, especially if you want the knowledge and you want to learn, you have the burning desire to change your life. This is the man right here. Y'all looking over him. Y'all is looking over him. um Anything you want to add, word?
Man, I'm humble. I have to add that. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm grateful that somebody actually see, what I'm doing. And I know there's a lot of y'all. Um, I ain't here to confuse nobody. I ain't here to mislead nobody. I'm just trying to give you what I got, and I can't do nothing. It's like my whole life I've been compelled to help people, um, to give people, to even sacrifice myself at times for people, and I didn't have clarity. I didn't understand why. I just thought something was wrong with me because it's like no matter how much the world threw at me, I still wanted to help people. Even when I tried to convince myself I didn't like people because I just felt compelled to help, and for it to be appreciated finally. I'm humble, um, and I'm
And
focused,
what
and I'm motivated, and I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm geek. Um,
so
yeah,
yeah, what I didn't inform you guys as well is that if you look at 33, right? And I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way, because people tend to take certain things and they take it a whole nother way. But if you look at 33, if anybody who knows about the Bible or is the Christian, that's when Jesus was on the cross at 33, right? So he he has the people who reside in 33, they might relate to parables, they might talk in parables, right? And so um he kind of has, I'm not gonna say he kind of, I'm gonna just be honest, and y'all can sit up here and uh twist it or whatever, but I'm telling you, 33 is Jesus energy. That's just what it is. He has Jesus energy, right? And if anybody know what Jesus did, he come here to teach a message. But people would tear him down, fight him. What did they do? What did they do to Jesus? Jesus was a very compassionate man, right? He was very compassionate, very loving. But what were the people doing to him? And so a 33 can relate to the things that Jesus went through in life, because most likely that is some of the things that they go through. They have to sacrifice, right? For their family, for the world. I didn't let y'all guys know, but 6 is a karmatic number. So with 6 being karmatic, he does certain he might do certain things, and it might affect him, but he does it because he do it for the world, or he does it for his family. He rather take the burden for his family, like Jesus when he got on the cross and died for everybody's sins. Y'all, this is, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cuss, but this is deep, right? And so a lot of the times we don't recognize the power that we have within, or we don't want to accept what we have. But he is here to push a message. If you are a 33, not just him, if you are 33, you might not be a master teacher, but you could be a master communicator or a master igniter. And teaching could go in several ways. There's so many ways to communicate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's here to shift the world. He's here to bring a teaching. He's here to bring a knowledge. He's here to bring some type of philosophy. So, um, people might look at this and be like, "Oh, well, he's trying to do something different." There are people here that come to this world and they shift the world, right? Like Albert Einstein, like Thomas Edison. This is what he's here to shift. He's here to teach something. I'm sorry, I got to preaching.
Oh, you good, sis. I'm sitting here, man. I'm trying.
Uh,
I'm humble. I'm humble. Probably more than anybody. Even my wife was telling me today, like, sometimes she said sometimes I need to not be humble, but I don't really know how. It's just a part of me. I'm grateful. I live in gratitude because I understand, um, nothing has to become. You know, things are just the way they are. So anything that's good for me, I'm grateful for. You know, but yeah, Gary had a question.
what do
At
you say?
what happened to me at 13? I went through a lot of depth. I can tell you. I can tell you that. I went through. I told the story on her. When I got into a fight at school, and I beat the boy. I beat him up bad, and he went home and got his brothers, and they came back. Um, they didn't hit me; they hit somebody close to me. You know, and it, so. Um, but that wasn't. I went through a lot at 13. I went through a lot, um, but I overcame it. I learned from it. I grew from it. And I never really had a childhood like playing and stuff. I had responsibility. I grew up with my grandmother, and she was from down south. So when I lived with her, it was like responsibilities. I learned at a young age. Work in the garden, cooking, cleaning, all before at the age of 6. So then when I moved with my mom in Michigan, it was like I had to grow up quick because of the street. Like we lived in a bad neighborhood when we first moved up here, and then just the environment in general. My stepfather and his family. Um, so I never really had a childhood. You know, I had to grow up quick. So at 13, I was around a lot of grown activity, if you understand. So it was a lot that happened around that time. RD, what up, though? Appreciate you. King Miller, appreciate you.
So 33s as a child growing up, they tend to be a bit like talented in some type of way. They have a lot of energy and they might seem like a Buddha at a young age. Did you ever feel like a Buddha? Or
I
like,
was,
very wise?
I've been meditating since I was 14, like meditating. Always been in martial arts, so, um, but I really got into meditating at 14. Um,
Who
always
got you
like,
into meditating?
one of my martial arts instructors,
Oh,
it was Buddha. That's why it was funny. So I was dipping my toe in Buddhism. That's when I first got exposed to it, learning the different mantras, the seven mantras to Nitya Kundalini, to the Nitya chakras. So I got into chanting. It was three different forms, not the standard meditation most people do. Uh, Qigong, Dong, and Tai Chi. Tai Chi is more of a stretching meditation, is a movement meditation. But yeah, I was into that when I was young. And then poetry. I used to write all the time. I thought I was a good drawer, but I couldn't draw. Music, I was musically inclined. Trumpet and drum. I couldn't play the piano that good. Sports. I mean, so yeah, I was a talented kid.
mm-hmm. So you were, yeah, very talented as a kid. This number is not meant to play it small. You're not meant to play it small. You guys dream big, right? So I failed to mention to you guys that he is a Taurus as well. So I'm gonna implement some things from the zodiac sign as well. So for people who know, like Taurians are responsible and reliable people, right? And this is so crazy because you are a master communicator. Uh Taurans rule the throat chakra. So it makes sense to be a Taurus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um Again, like I said, they typically have a teaching and a wisdom that they carry with them. So word has some type of teaching and wisdom, and he's here to give it to the people. He's here to express it because he's able to look at things from a different perspective than other people. And then he's able to take that information, break it down to a group of people for them to be able to understand and use the tools, not just talk about it, because you have a lot of people that talk about certain things, but they don't give you the tools to make you successful, right? He gives you the tools to make you successful. You just have to use them and be disciplined. So a lot of
That,
people say, like, when he teaches stuff, it's common sense. Yeah, it's common sense, but common sense is not common anymore. Not only that, it's common sense, but try to, for example, if he was to say, oh, what do you need to do when someone attack you or someone says something out of the way? If you someone that just typically responds back, try try being quiet and asking yourself the steps that he gave us in the live a week ago. That's hard. Yeah, it's easy to do it. It's easy, but but try. It takes discipline. It takes practice. It takes time for you to master this stuff. This ain't nothing you can just do overnight.
And you know what? It's crazy you said that because when you was reading me, telling me this, I'm like, everything made sense. Like when I said I got clarity in my crown chakra open. When I first came on here, if you look at I didn't erase them yet, but I'm about to, because we can reapply for monetization tomorrow. So I got to finish cleaning up the channel. But um, I was looking at the content, and when I first came on here, I was just having discussions. And then it was a shift. Like I start talking about personality, start talking about behavior, start talking about emotion, and I gave a concept, the Trinity, and I explained it how your body, the body is the vehicle, the soul is the GPS, and the spirit is the engine of the car, and everyone doesn't have a GPS system, but everyone has an engine in the car. So the people who do have the GPS system, which is the soul, I was trying to teach them how to incorporate how one works with the other one. The GPS tells the car where to go. In fact, the engine won't go without the GPS telling it which direction. And that's a lot of times what we do. So I was equipping people with the information of the soul first. And then I start getting into the conscious, the mind. And even the formula I gave, you know, science tells you that thought provokes emotion. And I was telling people that's backwards. And not to say it doesn't happen, but I'm telling you, you're living incorrectly. Our emotions, we're supposed to live from the inside out, not the outside in. What happens is most of the time, the outside world affects us, makes us think, and makes us feel. We download the memory
Mhm.
with emotion. And next time we encounter something similar, we react predicated upon that emotion. That emotion then projects a thought, and then we react. But if it's not beneficial to us, then it's hindering. And a lot of us are blocked from the creator because of us, because of the way we feel. We don't believe. Belief is an emotion, not a thought. And if you
Mhm.
believe the creator is outside of you, you disconnect it. And that's what happens to a lot of us. Not understanding the creators within, we can communicate, and the language that we communicate with is our emotion. So the whole time I've been teaching the philosophy and didn't quite understand it. But now I do. It's to live from the inside out. That's how you make effective change in the world. You don't let the world change you. You change the world. Everything that's created came from inside of someone. Someone was inspired, was ignited with an emotion, a desire, and they thought of it, and then they did it. That's what happens when we complete. A lot of us are disconnected. The soul ain't working with the conscious. They're not aligned. They're not communicating properly. So, like I told people, I don't have a religion. I don't have a spiritual system. I do have a philosophy. And my job is to help people become complete again. Connect the mind with the body and the soul.
Exactly, Gary.
Nico, appreciate you. Appreciate you. My bad. My bad.
Oh, you good. Exactly, Gary. The church is inside of you. So,
It's inside of
I mean,
you. Yes.
yeah. I mean, even the Bible says that, So, even the Bible says that. But yeah, so we sat down and he was like, let's do a live with Life Path 33. I said, okay. okay. And then I asked him, I said, well, because knowing me, I know about the numbers and things like that. I said, well, of course, like I explained to you guys, there's duality in everything, right? So we discussed that earlier. There's duality. So I said to him, well, because he has weaknesses as well. And I said, you okay with me letting, people know? Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. I said, okay. So I want to give just a few of his weaknesses, but I want to show the fact that even though he has weaknesses, you can still overcome, right? You can still overcome. So for the 33, it's easily for them that they can get discouraged, right? They can struggle with the self-esteem. They say to themselves, who am I to be teaching this? I'm just a regular person. Who am I to be giving the people this information? So they struggle with that a lot, trying to fight with their self. They tend to get off their path a lot because a lot of them don't want to take the responsibility of being a master teacher. Right? So as a him being a Taurus as well, Taurus they can suffer from self-esteem. So it's like he doesn't know as far as his path. He feels like, who am I? Who am I to teach this? I'm just a regular person that comes from, like he say, the hood. No, you have a calling. You have a calling. And I tell him all the time, you have to stay on your path. Stay on your purpose. Right? He's here to teach you guys. He's here to teach a certain way, a philosophy. He's here to shift a paradigm. That's just what it is. For the ones that want to move or come along with this, then come on, because we about to go on a ride. For the ones that don't, well, that's okay. Whenever you ready, the information will be here. Sorry, I had to say that for you.
Oh no, okay, sis, I appreciate that. And it's crazy you said that because up until a couple days ago, yesterday, in fact, I literally just told you that when you was telling, oh, you're a master teacher. I'm like, okay, I see the 33, I hear you, but I'm a little black boy from backwoods and moved to the hood. Like, who am I? I literally just said that to you, and when I accepted it, that's when everything happened. It just the clarity came. And countless of people have always told me that, like, don't matter where you start, it's about where you finish. We know that. But when it comes to us, sometimes, well, me personally, talking about, I didn't think I had self-esteem issues, but looking at it, I did. I've never always felt different. I never fit in. So I never felt like I was good enough to do something that was huge, I guess. And every time I've been put in a position, give me 1 second. Let me play this.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll...
Oh, I'm Nicole. I'm the word. The guy talking. The 80s baby. Yes. A wanderer.
He's a 30 master 33. They have gentle voices. They tend to.
But yeah, I think I was what part was on? Oh yeah, so I always felt, different and stuff. And I never, I didn't think I had self-esteem issues, but it was in an area I wasn't looking at, I guess. Because when I overcame it, everything made sense. If that makes sense. Um, yeah, I don't know if y'all know about the Kundalini system, your chakra system, but I've been preventing my crown chakra intentionally from not opening, and it finally did. And I had a hell of a migraine last night, hell of a migraine. But we here, and we about to do some great things. So yeah, I overcame that just by accepting who I am. I always knew who I was. I never accepted it, I guess. And now I do. I just accept my role. The crazy thing is, like I used to always tell people I wasn't gonna live past 33. I always felt like I was going depart the earth by the age of 33. And when I lived past it, I felt weird. Like I didn't understand why. But then it became clear it was more of a material. I'm not even gonna say material, but more of a worldly death. It wasn't like a physical death. It was me coming into my enlightenment. I guess me coming into like my soul fully developing. I guess that's the best way to explain. Like my soul fully developed. So like a lot of the outside stuff didn't matter no more. How did that pop back up there? There we go.
Yeah, around 33 years old, they tend to, I guess, wake up because you have to think about they have the three. The three is the life path number. It's 3-3. So they're kind of like a divine child in a way, right? They don't want to grow up, could possibly be, don't really want to take responsibility. They take responsibility, but it tends to happen slower around maybe 33. Did you was that the age for you?
It wasn't I didn't want responsibility. I just didn't want to do what people wanted me to do. I wanted to do my thing my way.
Right.
So that they wanted me but that is a form of lack of responsibility, because if something is supposed to be done a way, then you should be responsible enough to do it that way. But I didn't do it that way. I did it my way. And I'm still kind of like that. I want to do things my way. Um,
He is a bull, you guys. So yeah, he's a Taurus. So he's stubborn and he wants to
yeah,
do things his way.
yeah,
I
I
did
do.
want to add this. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I didn't. I was ad libbing again. I said I do.
Oh, so I do want to add, as a Taurus too, they put so much energy and devotion into completing things that working in a team may be a joy. So he always says, if y'all have been in his lives, what did he always used to be? What does he always say? Build, build, build. I just want to build, build. I mean, to build what? That's like a team, right?
Hmm.
So him being a tourist, that's it's just something that's already inside of him.
And
He wants to
you
be
know,
able to work with people and build.
and this is the crazy thing. Up until this point, us doing this, I've been trying to do that my whole life. No one wanted to build with me. And I understand it now. I got clarity because I was trying to build the wrong thing. That's why I wouldn't. I couldn't imagine if I would have. I did some of the things that I wanted to do. Probably would have made a crap ton of money, but that's not why I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it to build, to create something that can benefit people. You know, I'm not gonna be here forever, so I got to create something not only for my family, but something that benefits. That if they need help, people can help. You know, I've always been like that. Even when I was doing the wrong thing, I built it the right way. You know, I made sure people around me was taken care of. They wasn't hungry. They wasn't suffering or struggling. You know.
Right. Um, these people, like you guys, are very strong in the heart space. And when they teach from the heart. They not just talking out the side of their neck. No, when they teach from the heart, right? It's somebody that's when someone teaches from the heart, what is the heart? The heart is the highest frequency. Love is the highest frequency. That means these people are compassionate. Like they not out here just being foo playing. Like they not playing. You know what I'm saying? This is serious. They not playing. When they teach from the heart. This is something that they love. So they're very compassionate listeners and storytellers. That also has to do with the as a Taurus, they're compassionate listeners and storytellers, but also as a 33, he's compassionate as well. Anything you want to add?
It's crazy you say that because even like in my real life, right? Um, like even life coaching, life coaching, I don't give people advice. I don't tell people what to do. I help them understand. And a lot of times I do that is by storytelling. I tell them a story. Even on here, I tell my story, you
You
know,
do.
and I tell it from a good place. I don't tell it um, to try to hype up, none of the negative things. I always tell the lesson I learned. Hopefully people can hear that and learn from that. They won't have to go through that experience. Or if they going through it, they understand it's an out. That's important too.
And just to mention, I don't know if you know this, but as a Taurus, you're known to have the ability for reasoning in any circumstance. So you guys are frequently sought out for counsel. Hint, hint, reality coach.
Mm. That's crazy. I even took mediation classes. Um, just to be able to, and that's the funny thing because even the positions I held, I was always, I didn't seek the leadership position. I wanted the teacher position. I wanted to teach and train and educate, you know. always look for those positions, but not the leader. But I always got the leader position because I can teach and I can listen and I can put people in the right places. So I always got put in that position, but I didn't mind because that was the position I can teach from. So
Yeah, and also I was gonna add as a Taurus as well that you guys evaluate things. You weigh all the advantages, the disadvantages, and you rarely just come off with a decision before giving a like comprehensive investigation of the matter.
and what's one of my favorite phrases? I'm very methodical. Yeah, attention to detail is everything. I mean, I believe in um, succeeding. I like to succeed in anything that I do. So the more I know, um, the better, the more angles I can attack it at. So uh, that's definitely. I didn't even know that about the Taurus zodiac sign. None of this stuff really. I knew I was stubborn. I guess I only looked at the bad thing and worked on. Even the stubbornness. I still is a part of me. I just know how to use
Another struggle that you another week I wouldn't know I don't know if it's a weakness, but I noticed this in you is that you chase perfection.
it.
And I even said it one time when I looked up your zodiac sign, I was like, I knew it because I told you that like a week or so ago. I'm like, dang, you really be trying to out here be perfect. Like you a perfectionist.
And that's what I created that new mantra for me. Anyway, it is an old saying. It's not perfection; it's progression. And I say that because I remind myself of that. Um, yeah, yeah. I like things done right, and I don't know if that comes from carpentry, um, like hanging drywall and cutting tiles. It has to be perfect for it to fit. So you just got to take your time and do it right. And if you have to do it over, it don't matter as long as it's done right. I was taught that from a kid. That was drilled in my head. So I think, um, but it's part of my personality.
Right. Um Again, you guys, he's like a philosopher at heart. I would say that the 33, because I know we got Gary in the chat. He's a 33. Anybody else at 33, put it in the chat. But
Bronze, what up?
higher.
My
Oh,
bad.
go ahead.
Bronze, what up, brother? I didn't see you. I apologize. My bad. I didn't see
Hey,
Bronze.
Bronze. Um, your higher chakra is overdeveloped or it's like being developed, and then your lower chakras are kind of overlooked. So just balancing out the chakras would be a good thing to do because you guys tend to overlook the your bottom chakras.
I would say probably about. Did I tell you that? I think I was talking to you when I was telling you. Um, when I went into my root chakra, I got the similar descriptions of Dante's Inferno when I was explaining the Hell's Gate, and I had to open it to go to the next phase, and I understood it as this is what people conceive as hell, but it wasn't nothing scary. It was just I understood it was my lower chakras, um, my animal instincts, my lower self, and I had to open the door so the energy can flow. But yeah, probably about 5, 6 years ago, I worked on that balancing of my chakras.
Hmm. So let's talk about the six because we didn't talk too much about the six, did we?
Mm-mm.
So he has 33. If you add 3 plus 3, that's six. So he resides in the number six as well, right? So what is six? This is why a lot of people really don't want to choose this life path number because this is karma, right? This is karma. And karma can sometimes hold you back. You can be held by it, right? But the great thing is that literally he has opted in to help either like the world at large or his family. He has opted in again, like I told you, he resides in the 33, the Jesus energy. So he has a lot of parallels compared to like Jesus. Do you even do you recognize that in your life?
This the thing. Um, like my whole life, I always sacrificed myself for other people. I was always strong enough to carry the burden. And I knew, so I carried it. I mean, I remember, as a kid, my stepdad getting drunk, hitting on my sisters, and I'm just running into him, bull rushing him. And I knew if I did that, I'd take the whoop. So, um, but even, yeah, I always carried the load, always, always put the burden on my shoulder. I just know I can bear it. I didn't know
Right.
why. Even, I think I was telling you earlier, even when people did things to me, I forgave them. And people used to always say I'm carrying their burden. It's like I'm not carrying their burden. I forgave them so I can get past it and get over it. Um,
And what
Even the
was Jesus
people
always trying to get people to do?
turn the other cheek.
Forgive.
Hmm.
My
Yep.
bad. Go ahead.
Oh no, oh no, you good. I was just saying turn the other cheek.
Yeah. Forgive, turn the other cheek. It just always been like that. But Gary talking about word, you scaring me in a good way. You are this number. So you have the potential to be this Gary as well.
Because he probably hearing and he probably hearing me and himself.
Oh, okay. If you look at it like that, then yeah.
Miss Tracy, what up, though?
Um, Gary, can you relate to this? Like, can you let people in the chat know if you can relate to this or not? Because you are a 33. And it'll just confirm that, like, we ain't up here just playing. Hey, Tracy.
I mean, you can listen to Gary too. That's why I said I got that vibe from him. Even his voice, he got that. And that first time y'all interacted on the panel, I'm sitting back like, damn, that remind me of me. um,
I didn't know he was a 33 then.
I didn't either. It just reminded me that I'm like, that's how I would have handled it. That's how I
But
would have
that's
went
how
about it.
he is. He got up on the
Yep.
panel and then he was like asking me questions, but he wasn't rude. He was
Mm-hmm.
asking to just figure out, you know
For
what I mean?
clarity.
The way
Yep.
I think. And you do that as well. You do the same thing.
Hmm. That's why I
You
said,
a-
like,
you
when I
don't
listen.
attack. You just ask questions to figure out to try to understand the person. I'm sorry.
Oh no, no, I was saying that's spot on. Absolutely, I'm asking questions in the chat for a reason. Hey, that's my 33 brother. I feel that same energy. It's like I was watching him, like, dang, there's something special about him. And he's like, did his number. He like, yeah, 33. I'm like, I knew it. Usually, you feel certain things.
And I thought he was coming up to attack. I was ready. But he came up and he was he came up and he was just really trying to understand my thought process and how I thought. And that's how word is. He don't attack. He's just really trying to figure out your thought process and he's trying to understand from your point of view. And a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't ask you questions, try to understand from your point of view. A lot of times they just like, oh, well, it couldn't be me, or they don't even try to understand where you come from. but you guys have that ability to be able, it's like a, I guess like a bird's eye view, where you got people down here and we see things a certain way, but when you get up higher and you get a bird's eye view, you able to look at it from a different angle. Now you can play what? Chess and not checkers, right?
Hmm.
They have that ability to be able to do that.
I take you a step further. I don't even play chess no more. I play Risk.
Well, risk.
We out here playing Risk, y'all.
Facts. So back to, well, we said six. So he has parallels to Jesus, right? And so he's opted in again, like I said, to help humanity. So that's some of the things that he can relate. Also, a six can struggle with, six is balance, right? It's they tend to struggle with um balancing the feminine and the masculine, not being too feminine and not being too masculine. Did you ever have to like, you ever have any issues like that? Gary, did you have any issues in your life?
I think embracing, I guess you want to call it the femininity energy, the feminine energy is what helped me um, corral my rage because I was diagnosed with what they call berserker syndrome. Um, so imagine testosterone times two, times four. I was like hulking out. But when I embraced my softer side, start understanding my emotions. That's what it was for me. I had to understand my emotions. I had to make peace with my emotions. You know, didn't try. I had to stop hiding them and embrace them. You know, so that I think that's what helped me.
Right, right. He said, "Yep, yep, yep." So y'all, this is not a joke. Like Gary saying, yeah. So these are just some of the qualities, you guys. Um, what else? Oh, you being a three? Did we talk about divine child?
Nah, we didn't talk about that
Why are you laughing? Huh, huh, huh.
because it's like when you said the universe just supplies you. Even when I was a kid, like my dad wasn't in my life, but my aunties was there, you know, and they gave me, you know, they took that role on, you know, made sure I had what I needed, and I got what I wanted, you know. Even when I was running around the street, it was people over me, like just take this, get out the street, go play sports, go do this, go do that. So yeah, I always had what I needed. Never suffer. Even today, you know, story I told you today. Um, the universe always make a way,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not even a concern. Like if you talk to my wife, she'd be like, "Oh, we need this." Okay, you said it. Did it come? Just relax. It always do. It always do. Some way, shape, or form. It always happens.
Mm-hmm. And that's really what it is, like you stated. Is it basically be like our outside be affecting our inside when it should be the other way around.
Hmm.
But because things are not going well on the outside, it's like we freak out, and we lose control. But I think we all have to go back and remember that we are spiritual beings,
Hmm.
right? Just having this human experience. And so you can't let the outside affect what you want to manifest, what you want to go on in the inside. So I believe meditation is always key, And when I say that, I'm talking to myself because I need to start meditating more. I don't meditate as often. So, um, I failed to mention, like, as a Taurian, you strive to evaluate the problems from all angles. So that's where you get that from as well.
Mhm.
You can comprehend and tolerate other people's conduct because you guys are analytical and you have like collaborative talents. But one thing, y'all are gonna stick to y'all beliefs when you know for certain you are correct. You was gonna buckle down on that. When you know for certain you correct, you were gonna stick down. You gonna, yeah, that Taurus gonna come out.
Mhm. I did not know all this about Taurus. I did not know all this about Taurus. I just knew I was stubborn.
You did not.
No, I didn't. I promise you I didn't. I just knew I was stubborn. I knew I was stubborn. I knew I was compassionate. I know I was an earth sign, so I was grounded, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I work on things, progression, not perfection. I remind myself.
You
Um,
guys are patient and gentle, and you have like, you know, it's in you. You can tell that you are patient because I'll be like, man, if that was me, I would have went off. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, how you do it? But you're patient and you're gentle with people, and that's what Tauruses are. But it also goes along with the 33, right? Because you guys are compassionate,
and
so it
you
goes
know the
hand in hand.
the crazy thing, like people ask me how am I so. This is one of the things I ask myself too. I never until somebody said it, I never noticed it, but somebody close to me said, "How are you compassionate?" Like I'm like, "What are you talking about?" It's because they know me. They say all the stuff you've been through, and you still have a good heart. How? I never looked at it like that. It was just something you just do was right. That's just it. It's just I don't. It's innate. It's like I have a desire to love. I love like it's the divine oneness. But I understood that before I knew it. If that makes sense. Before I knew everything was connected, I felt it. Even as a kid, I just knew it was better to love than to hate. No matter what situation or condition I'm in, that it was better.
And that's a gift that you have because not everybody is like that.
Man, if y'all know what I've been through, um, I heard people go through less and they just hate the world. And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I understand, there's a lot of brokenness and I can't save the world, but I'm going to touch some hearts. If I can do that, maybe those hearts can think different and do different. If I can put some compassion into people, help people understand how to communicate, help people understand who to deal with and who not to deal with, help people understand themselves, why they feel certain ways. I feel if I can do that, then it's not me who will change the world, but the world will change itself. That's just what I think.
Hmm. And like we sitting up here talking about his talents, his gifts, um, his strengths, his weaknesses. Go ahead, you got something to say?
Oh no, my elbow hit it. Nate the
Oh,
Great, what up, though? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
yeah, his strengths and weaknesses and things like that. Every single one of us, we have gifts. And so I would suggest you to tap in and try to figure out your life path number. That way, if you are here, you a content creator or you're not a content creator, you can take this information and apply it to your life. Use it because you come here equipped with tools, right? You come here with things. But if you don't know what the tool to how to use the tool or what the tool is used for, then the tool will just be sitting there wasting, you know what I mean? Just sitting there, just do like nothing. Right? But if you know how to use the tool and when to use it and what to use it on, it can become effective for you, right? It can help you in your life. This is the same thing, right? So a lot of the times when we sit and we want to be jealous of others, there's no reason to be jealous because God gave you gifts too. You just
Mhm.
don't, you too busy hating and you not trying to figure out what your gifts are so you can use them. We always
I'm
try to look at
telling
other
you.
people and be like, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you was cooking, sis. I was just about to say they need to get with you to get that path number. You get the life path number. She explained what your tools and gifts are. Like she said, they probably sitting there and you're not even using them. You don't even think it's significant. You know, I didn't think me being able to articulate different things, associate um, science with religion and theology. I didn't think associating all them things was useful. You got a degree and like, what is it good for? But as I'm a translator, I can see things differently. I can look inside, outside the box. I can create a new box. That's a gift. I didn't know.
Hmm. I don't think a lot of y'all, some of y'all don't understand or probably don't know, but a lot of you guys have gifts as intuitive. Just like what Brian said in the chat, he can see certain things. There are people that can see certain things. There are people that can hear certain things. There are people that can feel certain things. And you can use that to your advantage. You know, a lot of the times we sit up and we be like, dang, how did that person, why does everybody like that person? Why does everybody attracted to that? Why does this person have so many followers? Why this? Why that? Because they have a certain type of energy God has gifted them with. Like for example, Word has he's gonna have followers. He is meant to lead a group of people with his philosophy. So he's under the 33 energy. Automatically, he is equipped with people that's going to follow him. That's why it's some things are just unexplainable when you're trying to figure out why this person got this and why this person got that. They are just blessed with it. That's the gift that God has gave them. Now find out yours so you can use it. And that's where you come to me. Now let me stop.
You're right. You're right. That's why I deemed you the master of numbers. I mean, I heard it before, but it's just the way you kicked it. It was like, hold on, man. I literally like it felt like doors was opening. Like I kept getting clarity on that, and then it was just like it swung open, and everything just started making sense. And I'm like, hold on. I literally, I don't even care if anybody chopped this up. Like the only I couldn't. I was crying because everything in my life made sense. It's like I know who I am. Like you always think you know, but then when you know, it's a total different experience. I always said it with confidence. I'm a divine being having a human experience. But now I know. Not only do I know, I understand what I was given and how to use it. like having that clarity. Um, it was a sensation I never felt. Even it was different from when I opened up my third eye. Like I tell people, and I'm not saying this to discount anyone because you can be born with your third eye open. So I'm not saying,
Yeah.
but there's a mass majority of people who say third eye, but they don't truly know what that means. They don't understand the cross they asking to bear when your third eye open, and it's scary when it first happens to see things for
Mhm.
what they are. Like to understand that you're in a simulation. Anyway, I can explain it four different ways. I can explain it from your religion. I can explain it from your science. I can explain it from your metaphysics. I can explain it from your philosophy. Your avatar. God created the body out of dust, and then he breathed breath into it. He animated the body with a soul, with a spirit. That's what he blew, his essence, his spark. So any way you want to look at it, you're an avatar. This is a simulation. The Bible tells you God created this. This is a creation. Just like if you go into a video game and you create a world, you're the God of that world.
Mhm.
This is why that is so addictive when people can do that.
They do everything in your face, but you might not realize it. This is why the game Sims blew up. Like
Hmm.
it's
That's
a
why.
Sims. Like if you know the game Sims, that's you.
Hmm.
That is you. You
Grand
are
Theft
the
Auto.
main player. Huh?
Grand Theft Auto. They just make it more violent. But you create
Right.
that world. You work yourself up. You build yourself up. So that's all fact.
And that's the thing is that technically you are the only person that's in this world. But there are lessons that you have to go through. And at any point, you don't have to accept certain people in your life, in your universe. This is your video game. You get to make the decision. At any point, you can stop and create something different.
And
Right? It's
this
just
is
if you are you comfortable? Are you
and
comfortable and just okay? Go ahead.
and this is what I tell people they live backwards. And that's where you get the whole evil word from, right? You literally living backwards. You allowing the outside to affect the inside instead of the inside affecting the outside. You participate in creating other people's reality. You participate in that. Just like you help them create theirs, you can create your own by going within and allowing the inside to affect the outside. You have that power, and it's proven because people put stuff in you, and when it comes back out, it benefits them and not you. So it proves what you put out benefits. It helps.
Give an example of things that you watch, or just give an example of that.
Here, when people watch things, like for instance, if we sit up here and talk about, a lot of people feel we living in the end of times, right? So what happens? People is a large group of preppers on here. Think about this: if a nuclear bomb exploded, right? If you're a prepper and you don't have a nuclear bunker, what's the good? What's the point of prepping? You're not go. It's not gonna save you. You don't have a bunker. And if you do get a bunker, okay, now you go out, you spend this money, you get this bunker made, nothing happens. Didn't they do that in the 60s? Or I'm sorry, the 30s, oh no, the 40s and 50s? They created all these bunkers and nothing happened. Why did they do that? The companies who sponsored that got paid. The companies who made them bunkers, it was fear. They had something that they wanted to sell. They put fear in you. You went out and bought it because you was afraid this was going to happen and you wanted to prepare for it. Even work, right? You go to work, you make $24 an hour. Right? So for every hour you there, the job is telling you you're worth $24. But the work you put in, how much is that worth? Your duty, what you doing at work, how much is that worth to the company? How much do they make off your labor? It's way more than $24 an hour. But that's what your time is valued at. But you put in work that's probably triple or quadruple that amount. Thus, you're making the company money. The CEOs, the people at the top, they're at home chilling. While you are spending your time labor, they're giving you money for your time. When you can do the same thing that they're doing. Even written, right? I learned this when I was doing real estate. The investment that you make when you rent is not, you're not investing in yourself. You're investing in someone else. You're paying off their mortgage. They get interest. You get nothing at the end of you get your security deposit back sometimes. But when you home own, now you're building interest. You get a tax break. Your mortgage is probably cheaper than rent. Mine is now. So you participate in other people's reality. Even I'm not gonna go that deep with the structure of the country on here, but um, we'll talk about that on Rumble one day.
I just want people to understand his mark, what he's supposed to be doing, because he's gonna go a route that maybe some of y'all can't relate to, and it just might not be your cup of tea, and that's fine, you know. But he's here to, again, he's here to teach. He's here to shift. He's here to give a philosophy, right? Not nothing new. I mean, not nothing old, something new, right? If you look at the life paths of 33s, you have Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison. These people created something and turned the world around and did something new. So when he said God blow breath into the man, or God blow breath into an avatar body, if he blow breath, then that means you are an essence of God, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if
And
he's,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
go ahead.
Oh no,
No, you
no.
good.
I was hitting on your point. In every ancient civilization creation story, the God put something into man to animate it. That's in every story. If it was a seed, if it was breath, if it was an acorn, um,
Right. So
if
can't nobody disagree with that. Technically, right? Like
they,
he blew, it's in every story.
even in the Anunnaki, they put their own DNA inside man. That's the oldest story we got. And they was talking about some high tech stuff. He couldn't even comprehend when they first debunked it, or when they deciphered it. They couldn't even comprehend what it was saying because we wasn't even that technological yet.
Right. This good. I truly enjoyed this.
Sis, you on fire, man. I mean, my vision was I wanted people to see another side of you. You know, I wanted them to see the side I think, and you showed out. You showed up and showed out. So I appreciate you so much. Um, Now y'all see why we're going down this path. We are a collective. Um, we when I say build, right? I want y'all to see what I built. So, what we talking about when we say the 9%? We are here to educate, to motivate, to inspire. And we're gonna have fun when we're doing all that. We're gonna have fun, but that's our goal. That's what we want to do. Um, Even our motto, a better you is a better us. Meaning, the better we are individually, the better we are collectively. We, at some point, have to understand that the differences in us do not outweigh the similarity. But we need to look at those differences and complement one another. These words keep us separated. Words, because the words have concepts attached to them. They mean something. But the words, we use the wrong words. We use competition more than compliment. We use independent instead of self-sufficient. We use hate instead of love. Is what you focus on, is what you receive. If we keep focusing on the things that are bad, we will keep missing out on the things that are good. Just will keep missing out. Our differences brings variety. We all have the opportunity to learn something different from one another.
Hmm. I want to say, I, I'm just, people. I see people tend to take advantage of certain people, right? And like I say, I'm glad to know you, to have like communicate with you, just to be in your presence and hear certain things like how you speak and how you view things. Like I don't know about y'all, but I love being around people that can put something new into me. If I'm the only person in the room that's smart, I don't want to be there. Like what's the point? For y'all to just suck up all of my energy? So I what I went through last year, right? And I thought it was weird because people would say like, "Oh, ha ha ha, you trying to make friends on the internet?" Like I wasn't trying to make friends on the internet, but I just thought people was transparent, right? And so, yeah, I found out no, not all people are transparent. But during that time, like I had met Word around that time, I didn't really know him like I know him now, and still don't know him. We haven't met in person, right? But after that issue happened with me, there were things that were said like, well, how could you trust, like how could you have a relationship with someone online? It was like a joke being made, right? And I just feel like even though I never met Word, right? Never met him. During that time when I went through, I just felt really low at that time. And he said to me, like, I know, like I know you feeling bad, but he's like, I'm here for you. He didn't kick me down like everybody else was doing. Right. And so then from that time, I was like, damn, okay, like he cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's what's up because he could have turned his back on me like everybody else did. But he was there. You know what I'm saying? He broed it out, like stuck, checked on me. You all right? You good, sis? You all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And so it's weird what I'm about to I feel like it's weird what I'm about to say, whatever, like, but literally never met him before. but literally I look at him as like a friend, a great, like a brother, like someone who like can guide me in this crazy world and have me look at certain things a certain way. I don't know about y'all, but I love when somebody can do that for me. Like, I love when somebody can push me to a certain level or have me see things at a different view. I don't take advantage, but you have people that take advantage of people like this, right? So I'm just grateful. That's all I want to say. I'm just grateful. I appreciate you.
Sis, I appreciate you too because this is just how I feel. You know, you be there for people because one day you gonna need somebody to be there for you, and you did the same for me. I was ready to run the rumble, and then I didn't even want to do content no more. I didn't want to do nothing, and you like, nah, man, like get back on it. You straight, just do it. Don't think about it. You got 3 months. That's it. And I'm like, and then with all the other stuff that people don't know, I was discouraged. Like I just wanted to come on here and share, my experiences, and hopefully it helps someone. You know, you made me see something a lot clearer. Like it's bigger than that. What you're doing has a bigger impact, and I didn't quite see it. And just believing in me, rocking out with me, even when I came to you with the idea of the 9%, you like, let's roll, let's do it. I've been trying to build on here for a minute, and it's YouTube. Everybody trying to build their channel. Everybody trying to build their brand. You got a brand already. And you still said, well, let's build this together. I never wanted, even now, like when we talk about the other aspect of what we're going to do later, you know, I'm not trying to be on top of nobody. I'm not trying to be, I want to share and spread everything out, make sure everybody good. But I never really got that opportunity to explain that to people, but you gave me that opportunity. So I appreciate that. Um, just, and like you said, you just as much as whatever you say, I push you, you do the same. Both of y'all. And Miss V too. Shout out to Miss V. We really complement one another. We bring the best out of one another. Um, no matter what it is, we push. We want greatness. We see greatness in one another, and we helping one another extract it out. This is what I wanted. This is what I desired my whole life. I always wanted to. I just had a desire. I knew I was supposed to build something, and I knew I needed people to help me. I just never had it.
Hmm. And shout out to your wife for allowing her to let you, talk to us, communicate, because she could be like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying?
And see, my wife, even when that troll put that up, my wife was like, and if he is, I ain't complaining about it. I'm like, hey, y'all don't know my wife, man. Look, my wife know, just like you see something special in me. My wife said, yep, y'all talk business because I want that house. So then as long as she get her Victorian house with the wraparound porch, she ready to ride. She know what it is. And that's what I try to explain to people. I understand conventional understanding of how a man and woman interact. But like I said, we gonna be the example. We can show people. Because like I said, I never met Tay, but this is like my sister. I feel like that's my sister. You know, um, just for a year, it's just been genuine, honest, um, and all. We don't see eye to eye on everything. We don't, but we have conversations. We don't argue. We listen to one another. And we respect one another. It's things about me that they don't agree with. She never weaponized it. She never tried to make me feel lower because she didn't believe in it. Same with Anti. Anti live a whole different lifestyle that we don't. We don't weaponize it or try to make her feel, no, that's our sister, man. we embrace the diversity, the
Right.
variety. We learn from one another too, you know, and that's how it's supposed to be. So I hope people see that example, um, and they can learn from it.
Fact. Cause we don't agree. We don't. Because in the background, he be like, you shouldn't have done that. You need to speak to such and such. I'm not speaking to such and such. I'm telling you right now. I'm not. Well, why don't you just communicate? I'm not communicating with this person. I don't care what you say. Like, no.
And
Well,
that's the
I
funny
just
thing.
think he always trying to give his little reasoning on why he think. Sir, thank you, but no, thank you. Like I'm mad and I don't want to communicate with this person right now.
That's the funny thing. I be telling her to talk. She be telling me to shut up.
Exactly, y'all. He be getting on my nerves sometimes. Be trying to get me to do right. I know I need sometimes. Now I don't know. One time I was like, nah, no, no, no.
Uh, and look, and when she say no and she go in, I ain't gonna do nothing but have her back. Even though I don't agree, I'm going for the ride. That's my sis, man. We just gonna have to ride out. We'll talk about it afterwards.
I'm just saying, y'all, we don't. He be getting on my nerves. He be wanting this kumbaya. I don't want to be kumbaya sometimes. I want to be
Uh,
bust them heads open, but he be wanting to be kumbaya. Nah.
I be
But he
trying
be
my
bringing
best
me
to make it
down
make sense.
sometimes. Huh?
Oh, but you had to bring me down the other day, though. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
She seen that rage, that berserker. She was like, and believe it or not, out of everybody in the group, Tay was the one who calmed everybody down. Yeah. See, this is why you need a Tay, you need an Anti, you need a Miss V. Uh, wait, we adding, where Cat Daddy at? You need a Cat Daddy.
Right. A
Shout out to
key.
Cat Daddy. You need a Keith. Shout out to Keith. Shout out to Brother West. Shout out to Busted Brown, Gary Brown. Busted down Gary Brown. Man, look, I'm telling you, man. Everything will come into fruition. Everything will come together. But there's a lot of great minds, you know. And like I said, this is an idea. It's a movement, you know. Um, there's no one excluded, but you have to embody the mission. You have to understand the mission has to be bigger than you because it's bigger than us. What we're doing has the potential to change the hearts and minds of people. It has the potential to change our situation in life in general. And like I said, it's a movement. It's an idea. I can't talk no more.
Hmm.
I can't
That's
say
a
nothing.
fact, though. That's a fact. But yeah, I had to calm him down. And because you guys, we all in the call and nobody said nothing. They let him go berserk. I'm like, nah, man, chill out. Nah, man, calm down. Everybody gotta calm down. Cause I feel like I had to step up. Nobody was saying nothing, man.
Oh
I'm like,
man.
no.
And I think that's why we calmed down because everybody did the Scooby Doo like, huh? Dang. We thought you was gonna be fired up with it. Everybody like, oh, okay, hold on, we gotta listen to you talking. She's saying calm down. Like, hold on, for real. I think we was in shock.
They was
Uh,
shocked when I said it. But nobody said nothing. I'm like, okay, man, come on. We can't do this, guys. Guys, we can't do this. Oh, good night, Dolly.
appreciate you, Dolly. Appreciate you.
I
Hey,
don't
you
want
can,
to.
Dolly. You can come over to this chat too. We'll drop your link in the chat. You come over here. New spot. Oh, Anti, what time is you going live, sis? I didn't see her countdown. I just looked at the clock.
Yeah, she
She
ready to
supposed to be
go.
live. Yeah. Man, this was awesome. I couldn't have did it without you. I mean, this right here was fire, and I'm happy we did it because it's gonna lead. I'm gonna do the effective communication, and then I do the other live after that. And then I drop the. Well, I'm gonna drop the premiere and then do the other live.
So I hope y'all got the gist of a 33 and what word is about and everything, so you guys know where he's coming from. You know, people, you can't stop people from saying what they want to say. But again, he's here to bring a philosophy, a certain way. He came equipped. God gave him gifts. He came equipped with knowledge and information, and he's here to give it to the people. Now, if you want the information, is here. If not, then whenever you ready, like I say, or if never, then hey, it is what it is. But I just want people to understand that, because when I don't want people to be looking at him a certain way, like, oh well, who are you? You not God, da 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 this and that. Well, technically, kind of. I mean, he's a 33, right? But you are too, just like everybody else in here. We already discussed it. God blew essence into you. He blew air into you. So that means you are an essence of him, or just her, whatever this being. Y'all get what I'm saying, though. Y'all get what I'm saying. So, I enjoyed this. I really did.
It is always a pleasure rocking out on the panel with you. With Anti up here, I like rocking out with her. But when both y'all up here, I be scared. I'm just
We a mess. We a mess together,
y'all my
me.
sisters, man. I wouldn't have it no other way. Look,
She
it
gonna
ain't
drop her
about.
link?
Yeah, drop your link in the chat, Anti. We going over there next. Anti about to go live. We passing the mic, but life is not about perfection, and I know I'm a perfectionist, but it's about progression. You know, and people tend to judge people from where they at, not taking into account where they came from or where they going. You know, they just look at them for where they at, and that has always been one of my best attributes is people underestimating me. Um, so I never underestimate a man or woman. Never underestimate people. You don't know how much fight that person got in them. You don't really truly know what people are capable of. Some people haven't really truly found out what they're capable of. So I challenge everyone in the chat, everyone listening to this on replay. I challenge you to figure out what you're capable of. And if you need help, definitely tap in with my sister, because when I say clarity, she forced my crown chakra open, and I've been holding back for a long time, and I'm happy she did. You know, because now I know what I'm doing and I know how to do it. And we're going on for a ride. We're going for a ride. We got some good things coming up. We're gonna be a lot more purposeful. You know, we're
Y'all,
doing
he was
everything
blown
we can.
away. He was blown away too, talking to me. Oh my God. What you think about this? What you think?
I was picking her brain, man. That's the first. I ain't did that in a long time. Where I just wanted to sit there and just pick somebody's brain. Like, hey, what about this? What about that? Usually it's people picking my brain, so I indulged in it. Information that I got, I promise you, it completed me, and now I understand how to complete other people. So that's what we doing. You know, like I said, it's no religion. It's a philosophy, though. It's definitely a philosophy. Um, we go combine the soul and the consciousness so we can have a positive impact on the outer. You know, the mind, body, and soul. We go connect the three. How you feel is go predict how you think or predicate how you think, and we gonna have better outcomes, better action. We are disconnected. That's why you got the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Everything is in threes. That's because we are in threes, the mind, body, and the soul. The problem is they're not connected. And that's been a problem for a long time. A lot of people have came here and tried to do it. And I think I figured it out. So we'll go on a ride. But yeah, oh yeah, it's not. I don't even use the term change no more. I use the term evolve. You know, I believe in the frequency of words. Words give you anticipation and expectation with words. So you're right. If you change, it can be for the bad or worse. But evolution is to get better. So I evolve now. I don't change. I constantly look for ways to evolve. Um, yeah, I appreciate that, Gary. Yeah, no religion. Um, this is for everyone, you know, um, and I can associate it to any religion. I can help anyone from any religion understand it from their standpoint. That's why I felt like, I'm a translator. I translate information. That's one of my gifts. I have the patience to listen. I have the courage to understand. Just act accordingly, my brother. Hey, I appreciate you so much, realist. Hey, shout out to the realest one, man. My ninja since day one. I appreciate you so much, bro. That's my ninja, man.
But why though?
Why? Realist is the vibe, man. Realist is just authentic. He's just genuine. He's just real. That's my ninja. Me and Realist been vibing out since we've been vibing out. You know, um, always been straight up. You know, me and Realist don't see everything eye to eye, but we respect one another. We can have a conversation. We can have dialogue. That's what I'm saying. When you meet people like that, appreciate them. Make sure they know you appreciate them. You know, because they don't come often. You know, um, just solid people, man. That's why I appreciate you. That's why I appreciate Anti Miss V, Gary. Gary got that energy. Brian's got that energy, man. There's a lot of great people who come through here. Didi got that energy. Appreciate you, Didi. Didi. A lot of great people who come through here. Liz B. Shout out to Liz B, man. I know sis probably went to sleep, but shout out to Liz B. There's a lot of great people.
I know she a real one. She a 8. Yeah, she a real one.
I'm not gonna highlight realist comment.
Hold the hell on. Let me see. Boy, don't. Man, come on now. This ain't the channel.
We heading over to anti where y'all could talk about figure
I'm
actions
I'm
and
gonna
all
say
that.
this since because people did address it on Words Channel. I'm gonna say this because I'm grown and we all grown and we all tend to either bounce or whatever you want to call it. So that's the answer. Next, don't come for me up here on this panel.
Oh man. I told y'all, look, we gonna educate, we gonna motivate, we gonna inspire people, but we gonna have fun while we doing. We gonna have some fun. We gonna talk some mess. We gonna enjoy ourselves. This ain't all lectures. I ain't that blind. I ain't Jesus. I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm pretty sure Jesus. Hey, he turned water into wine, so you can't tell me Jesus wasn't having fun. I don't care what nobody says. Anybody willing to turn water into wine, they know how to have a good time. So I don't want to hit it. So we gonna have some fun. And if I can turn water into wine, we gonna get drunk. But I can't do that. Um, but yeah, we Keep the peace. Selena. What up, though, sis? Appreciate you. Commander, what up, though?
Hey,
Appreciate you,
Selena.
sis.
Hey, Commander.
Y'all came over right when we about to dip out, but we heading over to Anti. Look, everybody, we'll go over there. I think Sugar and Spice is just having an open topic, I believe. Is an open talk. Or did y'all have a topic tonight?
Oh no, just open topic. We just vibing tonight.
Yeah, we just vibing tonight. So make sure y'all come over there and ride the wave. We passing the mic over to Sis. She should be firing it up any minute now. So we definitely gonna be over there rocking out. I appreciate everybody coming over and rocking out. I appreciate everybody who shared the live. I appreciate everybody going on for the ride. Like I said, we're gonna be more purposeful. Um, we got a mission, we got a goal, and we go hit it. We go rock out. We go learn some stuff. We go grow in a positive way. We gonna do all that. Um, I'm not gonna say we gonna create never mind. I ain't saying that. I'm gonna be quiet. But KY, what up though, brother? Appreciate you. He fell off the Raptors. He fell off the Friday kickback. Sugar and Spice. Oh, we live over there. All right, y'all get y'all butts over there. We'll see y'all over there. Definitely check out my sisters. They about to rock out. I'll be in a chat in 1 second. I just gotta handle some business. But you want to leave them with anything, Tay? Is she leaving go over
Um,
there? Oh.
no, not really. Just listen. Listen. I'm trying to deal with people who want to do better or who want to build. Right? These are the type of people that I want to do with. All of the other stuff miss me with because I just don't have time for it, okay? Just miss me with it. Don't even come to me, right? And just be great on purpose, man. Be great. But
Hey,
that's about it.
like Sis said, look, we understand we ain't for everybody. We're not trying to be. You know, we ain't forcing nothing on nobody. We just
And
go
we
be
not
great.
perfect either.
And we ain't trying to be. We trying to progress though. That's what we are doing. We are progressing. Um, and everybody in life, we working on stuff. We don't judge, we don't fault. As long as you show progression and you're trying, that's all we asking for, man. That's all we asking for. But if I leave y'all with one thing from this, I hope y'all understand why and why I'm taking the path I'm taking. When I first came on here, I just wanted to share information. That's not good enough. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to teach. I have a philosophy, I have understanding, and I'm sharing it. But the way I share it is to teach. You know, um, like I said, I'm gonna have fun doing it. We go have fun, we go rock out, but my whole mission is to complete people, to help people grow. Help people find who they are. I'm not trying to be no leader. I'm not. I'm a teacher. I'm here to teach. Do I have to assume a leadership position? Yeah, but I'm gonna teach from that position. I'm not here to rule. I'm not here to dominate. I'm straight. I don't feel the need for that. All I want to do is teach. So that's what we gonna do. This is gonna be a learning platform where people can come and express themselves to their thoughts and emotions. And we talked about the corner. Everyone has the right to their perspective and opinion. And it should be heard, and it will be heard over here. It will be because it's valuable. We don't have to tear each other down. We build each other up. We speak life into one another. I'm not gonna sit up here and throw no pity party and none of that because I don't believe in it. I believe in speaking life into people. So that's what you can expect. That's where we're going. That's where we heading. If we building something, in a couple months you'll see the monolith. You'll see it. But yeah, the foundation is settled. So we going to the top. We building to the top now. It's our divine right. We all got gifts, and I'm gonna pull them out of y'all. I'm gonna make you hang around me. You ain't got no choice. You know, you can ask these sisters. I'm gonna push you. We go be great. We go be great together. But
He
that's all I
pushes,
got.
y'all. He pushes. He does. He
Hey, my
does. I
wife.
be like, dang, I've already had to study this. Now you giving me this? Golly. Who hold on? Then he come the next day. Well, what about this? Okay, you add more work to all right, okay. I see what he
Uh,
doing.
but I'm a workaholic. That's another thing. When I say it, I want it, and I find many ways to get there. You know, it ain't one way to skin a cat. I'm gonna try 12 different ways. But um, yeah, even my wife won't let me train her no more right now. She said I pushed her too hard. But um, you know, that's just me seeing the greatness in people and extracting it. So that's what we gonna do. So I appreciate everybody rocking out. Y'all know what I always say: care about how you feel. These the conversations to build nation. And if we say anything up here to resonate with y'all, do me a favor, hit that share button. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But until what's the Friday, Sunday, we out. Shout out to the people in the Raptors. Hey, make sure y'all hit that link. We over at Antisocial. See you there.
Yeah, I'm here.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah.
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, now leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression,
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on the scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want